Welcome back to the Abundant Behavior Podcast. I'm your host, Ali Banks. On this platform, what I like to do is I like to bridge the gap from what the everyday person doesn't know and try to get an entrepreneur on my platform to just bridge that gap and bring you guys a little more insight on their profession or what it is that they do. So today I have a very special guest, my boy Zion with me, clothing brand owner, somebody that's been in the game for a little minute. This is actually a part of his brand that he has on right now. Nice pieces, does all his designs. So I just wanted to bring him on my channel because with me diving into the space and having my own brand, I seen how difficult it is for a lot of people to get started within business. So I was like, man, why not bring somebody who's been doing it for a while on here? Let him give his piece, show you guys how he started, some adversity, so you guys can avoid those same mistakes that he made, just so you guys can get to your destination a little bit faster. Right, before we get too deep into it, I just want to let him introduce himself, say who he is, where he's from, and then we can hop right into it.
Shit. I'm Zion Taylor, man. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, born and raised.
So,
yeah, I mean, I've been doing the clothes thing for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably say since like I had multiple. A lot of people don't know I had multiple brands, bro.
Really?
I had from when I was like a kid, just doing like something. Feel me, putting something together. Then I had Follow the Stash, like when I graduated. Then now I got my brand Fair and Tassin. So yeah, I mean,
right.
that's pretty much it as far as that goes.
That's dope,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
So, did you have somebody around you who had a brand, or you just always been into the fashion? What made you want to get into it? Because, like you said, you've had multiple brands.
Yeah,
it was just redeveloping and just changing some things. So, what was that spark as a child? What made you want to do that so young?
Honestly, okay, I'm gonna give you a whole backstory, right? So,
sure.
Before I had a clothing brand, bro, I was a kid. I used to be tie-dyeing my socks.
Right. Okay.
I used to customize shoes. I used to bleach the jeans, like the acid wash. Right. I used to do all that stuff.
I did that too. For money in school, I
did
that. That's
school,
crazy.
selling it, like all that stuff.
Sure,
Everybody, if you from Pensacola, bro, I probably did some shoes for you. Like,
that's crazy.
You feel me? That's how I started getting off into it, bro. And I used to trade shoes a lot too, like trade shoes, trade clothes and stuff. My mom be buying them, and she was like, I'm finna stop buying you stuff because you keep trading all this stuff on for real. That's how that kind of started off. Because I was always like, I don't know, I feel like as a kid, right, we all when you trying to figure out who you are, I feel like everybody go through like a green phase. You feel me? When you trying to figure out who you are, you trying to see you basically just living out what you see or how you imagine yourself. You feel me? So that's kind of how it went. I'm like, oh man, I want to always be fresh. I want to always have something new.
Right.
You feel me? Because I always had some type of style, but I don't want to be if I'm going out, I was like, oh man, I'm not trying to wear the same thing I wore last time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's kind of just how I just started. And then as I grew older and stuff, just all right, cool. Dang, this junk would be hard if it was like this. It's all right, cool.
So you were just learning more throughout the years, and then the brand got better.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You said you used to do the shoes, man. Was it like the Air Force Ones? You throw the paint on them?
Anything, bro. Bro, I remember
restoring them, or was it just
restoring, painting, customs, bro. I remember I trained. I was a Jordan 7 hair. You remember the hairs, the white ones, bro? I painted them all red, and I cut them, and I made them a low top. I'm gonna show you a picture.
So yeah, if you can show me a picture, I'm gonna put it in this video.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to do all that, bro. I used to do I put the glitter on them. But I started off with just painting and do the splatter. That kind of got popular and stuff, really? Around the city. But then I just went and started just going crazy for real.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that's how you got known throughout your city, pretty much. It's just the dude that designs shoes.
Yeah. Or playing sports and stuff. You feel me? People just know you right away. Because where I'm from, bro, it's a small city. So if you don't know somebody, you know somebody that know that person. You feel me? So it's kind of
word get around real fast.
Facts.
Yeah. So when you joined the Navy, was your brand? Was you still doing the shoes, or had you just was all right, I'm finna just focus on the Navy real quick? Was there any point where you stopped, or was you still going through the whole thing?
Yeah. So I probably say when I had my first brand, it was called True Hoops. So I was basketball my whole life,
True
basketball,
hoops,
bro.
Sure.
Yeah. So that was my focus. Yeah, you feel me? So I probably was in middle school or something. Made a few t-shirts. Yeah,
That's dope, bro.
It ain't even really I remember my mom is she do hair, right? And she worked in a shop, and it was this dude named Mr. Dwight. He helped me out. He kind of helped me make the design for me. Made the design. It was a little basic design, True Hoops, and they had a circle and feel me just selling t-shirts. I was like, dang, all right, cool, yeah. Actually, I'm lying. It was ninth grade. It was eighth or ninth grade, something like that. So then, yeah. But after that, after I just did that, I was like, nah, I'm just chilling, hooping. You feel
for
me?
sure.
That's
So
when
you
I'm
just playing ball.
yeah,
for real.
hooping. I was playing football at the time too, and then I graduated, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I ain't really want to go to school. I had like one little offer to hoop, and it was in like Maine or somewhere like that.
just
I'm
some
like,
crazy
bro,
place
yeah,
where it
bro.
was
I'm
like,
I'm
maybe
not.
God is directing me somewhere else. Let me
Yeah,
try to pivot a little bit because this
facts.
is not the life I was expecting to get out of this. So,
Yeah,
so
I wasn't really hipped on the school thing anyway.
Mhm.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like man, that
yeah,
wasn't really
man.
my
Because
thing.
like I said, I played baseball my whole life too, man. Up
Yeah.
until like my junior in high school, and then I stopped playing because I was like, bro, a lot of these dudes on this team are really good. Like I like the sport. I just
Yeah.
like to have fun playing the sport.
Facts.
Let me step back and really figure out what God is calling me to do because I'm like, bro, I can't be playing college ball. Let me just be real.
Yeah.
Baseball is probably one of the hardest sports to make it in.
Mhm.
I had to be real with myself.
Then politics and
just
all that
sit
stuff come into play.
Yeah, it's crazy because one of my coaches at the time, and I forgot his name, man. Loud dude, he wore glasses, man. Maybe somebody hearing this, they could tell me his name. And he was just like, a lot of y'all guys on this team are so dedicated to this sport right now that in 2 to 3 years, when like if the situation goes away where you can't play this no more, y'all gonna be lost. But you got players like he said my name, like Ali, who's like, you know, he's not really in it, but he got other stuff, and you know what I'm saying. Those are gonna people that venture out and be able to like redirect that lane successfully.
Yeah.
So you just gotta like not put your all into it and know when God is trying to like tell you like, all right, brother, go in another direction.
Right.
It was super dope. Like you were saying with the dude that helped you get the shirts out. Those black role models when we was kids, they come off as like,
shout out Miss Dwight, man.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes they could be annoying, like, come on, get on your job, do what you supposed to be doing. But you grow up like, man, they was only just trying to help us become better men, bro. And I definitely remember those conversations. It's so crazy. So what did that do for you though, bro? Having that brand at in ninth grade, man. What did that do for you though? Like, how did that help your confidence? Help spark like, all right, I could really do this. Was that like a confidence booster for you? Would you say?
I wouldn't necessarily say it was a confident booster for me. I feel like if anything, it kind of like throwed me off because it didn't go how I expected. You know, like when you have a dream, when you have an aspiration, and you like younger, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to say immature. I would say inexperienced with certain things. It's like you don't think about like all the negatives. You think about how you want it to go, and then like you feel me. You go through the trials and tribulations, and then you like, oh dang, like oh no, this for real. So let's say I made 30 shirts and I sold 4 of them. It's like, dang, like you feel me? Like,
yeah, right.
But it's your first time doing it, so and I'm young, so I'm just like, all right, cool. I mean, of course, like eventually I sold them or whatever, but like it just ain't end up how I wanted it to go. So I kind of was like, all right, cool. Maybe that's just not my thing. But then like as I got older, you know. As you get older, you go through different things, you go through different tasks, tribulation. You like, all right, cool, let me revisit it, but have a different outlook, right?
Right.
And then that didn't work out. You feel me? Then you learn from that. And then like at a certain point in time, I feel like a lot of brands, like what I would say is if I give anybody advice, when it comes to like starting a clothing brand, like bro, don't be like one dimensional. Like don't focus on one thing. Like my old brand was like follow the stash, so it was just money
signs everywhere. I got what you're saying. Yeah, I got.
It's not like a thing of just, at least for me, like some people, it may work for you, but at the same time, it's like that's gonna be your cap. That's gonna be your what's your
ceiling?
Limit? Yeah, your ceiling on it. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
it's gonna put a ceiling on how much you can make.
And I didn't want to do that. That's why I created Fair and Tassin, bro. I was literally on the boat on deployment or like a workup or something like. And I was just like, bro, I got to do something else, bro, because this is like, this kind of childish. This is low key weak. Like, you feel me?
Man,
like,
I had that same thought process, man. So I'm like, all right, bro. I had left my son. My father had just passed. I had buried my father. Maybe a few months later, my son had his first birthday, and then I left for deployment.
Dang.
Had my 22nd birthday on the ship, bro. I was depressed. I'm thinking like, all right, bro. This gonna be your life for the next 20 years if you don't decide to do something.
Right.
Like when you get back, you gotta find something and like get into that and go crazy. Cause at the time, I knew I had the camera already. I had the photography, but like you were saying, when you young and you getting all this adversity, you're not really making no sales, you're not really making no money. You thinking, oh, this don't work.
Yeah.
But it's all a part of the journey. When you get older, you look up like, man, I'm 9 years in this. I done had 3 brands and like, dang, that was just God like building up my endurance all those years. When people was telling you, man, them shirts weak, bro. I don't want that hoop and shit. Then when you got the raw shit, people like that's weak. You like, boy, what you been talking about?
Yeah,
That's me.
facts. Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Back
Yeah.
then, you like, man, he right, bro. Let me go hoop. Why am I even trying to sell clothes, bro?
Yeah.
So it's just being able to get attached to why you actually doing it is super important. I think that's like one of the main things people need to focus on. Because you can always be like, man, I just want some, I'm about to go run my bag up because I seen Buddy in them products. He had that nice car. Let me go get that. But then when you get it, it's like, man, what was that even for?
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And then like, let's just say somebody tell you no. You like, man, fuck it. All I was trying to get was some products anyway. But if you know, like, man, my mom she need to be in a better situation, or my sister, she need this by X, Y, and Z. Somebody got to send my sister to college. Somebody got to feed these starving kids over here. Then you like, all right, I don't care what he said about it being weak. Let me go get back with God. You know what I'm saying? And then too, sometimes you can take what people say into consideration because sometimes it might be a little truth in it. Take what you need from it, move on, but go back to God and start over, bro. It's a simple method, you know what I'm saying? But don't get too caught up on the no's. You need to fall in love with no. If you haven't heard no, you haven't tried to reach out to enough people yet.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? No,
that's something I had to learn too,
Mhm.
bro. Like going out, like, cause it's a saying like, out of 100% of people, only 10%. What is it? I think it's 50% gonna support and 10% gonna like actually purchase and engage with your business, bro. So don't think like, you feel me, you working. Like it's like, okay, cool, but like the more masses, the more people you tap into, it's like, I bet. Let's say you send it to 1,000 people, 100 people repost it, right? And then 10 people. That math ain't math, but something like, let's just say.
But yeah, you just running the numbers
people,
basically.
You
just
send it to
numbers.
You send it to 100 people, 50 people repost it, and 10 buy something from you. You feel me? And then the next level you tap into 1,000 people reshare it. You feel me? Like,
you start to your new lows become your old highs. You see what I'm saying?
Facts,
so 3 people telling you no, 1 person buying now become 100 people telling you no, 20 people buying now, 1,000 people telling you no, but 500 people buying from you. You just gotta run those
moving
numbers.
up. Facts. That's all it. And it's just about
the process
too.
is all about collecting data,
facts,
seeing what worked, seeing what the people think about it. You know, I see a lot of brands too, and this is one thing that I want to throw out there too. Like I haven't even launched my brand, but one thing that I noticed is some of y'all starting out, y'all be charging too much. You know what I'm saying? Obviously know your worth. Make sure your numbers is right where you profiting. But how are you gonna know what people like if you ain't buying this shit? You gonna put out a $500 sweatsuit, $250 sweatsuit. Nobody's gonna. Nobody even knows this shit's good. The only people that know is your homeboy that bought the shit. You really have to be reasonable with your prices in the beginning and just like collect the data. All right, now you know, and I now know they like this. Let me up it a little bit, see if they boom. Slowly but surely,
gradually
your quality
working your
getting
way
better.
up.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be greedy and getting all the money in the beginning is gonna keep you broke as hell. You never gonna see no profit because it's not about how much money you can make. It's about serving your customers, man. Being a service. That's what it's about. Being a service and just going back to the drawing board, man.
Facts.
Is that something you dealt with, man? As far as like pricing in the beginning, as far as people like, man, you charge too much or like.
I feel like not so much as I charge too much.
This is dope though. You know what I'm saying? When you got 3 businesses, you've been in it for a while. Of course, because you already know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
But I still don't.
Your product for sure.
I still don't. I wouldn't say I charge too much. I don't charge as much as I can. But
for sure.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, but as far as like when it comes to like stuff like that, like I feel like everybody can't do like everybody's journey ain't the same, right? So let's say you see your homie, he got like 10K followers, 15K followers on Instagram, and he just started a brand and he charging 120 and y'all both got the same hoodie. That's not to say that you could charge the same 120 because his audience might be better. He might know a few influencers. He might know a few hoopers like in the NBA, NFL. He might know some rappers, anything. But your reach isn't as broad as his, so you can't do that. Starting out the gate, you feel me? If that's the lane you're trying to go to, like I always tell people, like always try to indulge in the experience first, right? So if you got to send a few products out, you got to give a few away here and there, like it's okay, right? Like I mean, everybody not with that, but you feel me? I don't got a problem with that because I feel like, okay, cool. If I send this to bro, right, and he got 50K, if I get this to bro and he got 100K, at least 10,000 people gonna see it. You feel me? And it's like even just those people seeing it, it's like, dang, okay. So the next time they see it, they're like, oh dang, I remember such and such had that on. You feel me? Like just little stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, let's say you selling your hoodie for $50, bro. If you use that hoodie and you take it out there, right, and let's say you thinking you losing $50, but in reality, if 10,000 people just seen it and you sent it to 3 or 4 people, shoot, maybe 5, 10 people. So really, in reality, you gain it from it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like you're not, because those people weren't engaged before. You feel me? So.
Yeah, I heard this saying, man. It's a great quote. It says, "How you view what you do determines how you do what you do."
Yeah,
and like you saying, you change your perspective and your outlook on it. Yeah. Like, man, I'm not about to give my good shirt away. Why would I do that? You ain't gonna guarantee to post it, but it's like, nah. What if you post it? Right. What if them 10,000 people see it? That's $50. Like I was saying, I just did my official brand shoot. At the end, I said, all y'all keep those. I gave away about 10 of them.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? But why? All of them are active duty or vets. They all gonna walk around with it. It's a message on the back of it. Somebody's gonna see it.
Exactly.
Somebody, and then you have people to test your product.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, the string coming off. Hey, bro, the aglet, it start to fall off. Hey, when I put it in the washer, did this. Hey, you might want to tell them if they dry it this way, it'll be like this. So by the time you getting your mass customers, you know, all right, let me put this in the roux. Wash it in cold water.
When I talk
the aglet might be a little, let me, come on. You know what I'm
Learning
saying?
Yeah,
it's all learning curves. Like how you view what you do determines how you do what you do, man.
Yeah,
so that's super important. Not being so caught up in right now, but knowing like in 2 to 3 years, that $50 I gave away made me millions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's super important, man. So what's some difficulties that you had when launching this brand? Let's talk about this one specifically, because this is the current brand. And can you say the name and just like explain what it means real quick?
Fantastic. Yeah, Fantastic. So basically, like I was brainstorming on the ship. I was sitting in the office. I wasn't sitting. I was just writing down stuff, right? And basically, it's just a play off words. So it means like foreign to sin, like foreign, like you went to a different country, foreign to sin, right? And I just named it Fantastic. You feel me? Because I like how it sounds better. Dope, yeah, but basically, like foreign to sin, it's like I feel like everybody live their life like trying not to mess up. You feel me? And it's like inevitable. You're gonna mess up anyway. So I'm kind of like, you feel me, foreign to it. You know? It's just
yeah. It's just being able to just pivot through new situations and getting over it. It's brand new to you,
and not being scared to mess up, because you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do stuff the incorrect way. You feel me? That's just how you learn. You feel me? And I feel like the more it's like a lifestyle, you know. And I also a play off words too. Not a play off words, but like an alter ego. I want to say for the brand. I just started up. It's Righteous Republic. You feel me? So it's kind of like I'm living and I'm not worried about making no mistakes, but I'm also living in a righteous way. You know, I'm not doing nothing. Shout out to Bill too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bill. I don't know who that is, but but that's super important. Like you were saying in the beginning, like you start a let's just say you got a brand and it's called like Get Into the Bag or something, and all it is money signs. It's saturated. You know what I'm saying? Fact. Eventually, you're only gonna be selling to the same people. Like obviously you can make $1 million doing it, but you want your brand to have diversity so that a lot of people be able to pick up on it. Or just make simple concept, like you said, a little spinoff. Like that's dope. You gotta always be creative. Yeah. Always think of ways how I can make this better, or how can I make this better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One thing that I ran into in the beginning is trying to like find a manufacturer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the one that I have kind of fell in my lap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's all like that stuff like that is all through trial and error, bro. Man. I'm telling you, I didn't, bro.
What's some things that you think people can avoid when it comes to dealing with manufacturers? If you could say.
What I like to say is like, all right, cool. Like, let's say you starting off from day one, right? Or let's say you're just trying to find a new manufacturer. Ask them to see products that they done made before similar to what you done made. Because if you asking this dude to make a leather jacket and he never made a leather jacket before, not even saying that he can't do it, but why would you want to waste your money on a sample, on a product, on the time? You waiting 3, 4, 5 months to get this in. He ain't never made a leather jacket before. Or either he did and it's just trash, or it's not the way you want it to be. You feel me? Like when you go in there, like you gotta actually communicate with these people. Don't be them people who just like, hey, I want this deal, woo woo. Like, nah, like it's just like you going into a restaurant, like you gonna be like, all right, cool, like, all right, what's this? What you recommend? You feel me? Like anything like that, you know, like people gotta, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna invest your time, your money, your effort, then you gotta take it more serious. Yeah. That's how I want. And like also just being aware, right? Don't just be like, all right, because a lot of these manufacturers, they'll tell you one thing and it be a whole nother thing, you know? So just actually being conscious and like not taking it lightly.
Right, for sure. Not being afraid to be a business person when you're talking to them.
Fact,
Like, don't let them control the conversation. This is your business.
Yeah.
Go in there.
Essentially, they work for you.
Yeah, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Y'all working side by side, but essentially they're doing something that you asked them to do and you're paying them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get what you paying for. Don't be sending them the full payment up front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have it where you get the
A lot
sample.
of people don't even know that, bro. You can split. I promise you.
Man,
People
look.
get on y'all. You know Alibaba.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, starting off. You don't know where you start. First thing you do is download Alibaba. What else? People like freelancer work. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You don't have to, and a lot of people don't know, you don't have to make all your designs, all your logos. Like, there's freelancers out here, people in Pakistan, people in China, people in all these Thailand, people in all these third world countries that, like, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't draw that good.
Yeah.
Like, I can mess around on Photoshop, I can mess around on Procreate.
To, like, actual, it's not gonna come out.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, so, and I realized that, bro, and I realized to have a successful business, bro, you can't do everything, right?
That's key.
But you got to be able to identify people that can do exactly what you need them to do. So, yeah, just finding these freelancers. Some gonna be on Instagram. Yeah. And a lot of people don't even know. A lot of manufacturers will make your logos and your designs for you.
Yeah, that's what happened with this right here, man. Shout out to Leho Products. Cause I was having a hard time on it, like I was saying, making my mock-ups. Yeah. And he was like, man, you got your designs ready? He was hitting me up, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying. He's like, bro, just send me all of that. I'm gonna have it done. I'm gonna send it back, let you see if you like it, and then we're gonna go from there. So he did. I told him what I wanted. I told him I wanted the heel underline, the way I wanted the fonts to look, everything, and it came out clean. And just knowing what you want. Like, if you know you want high quality, let your manufacturer know, hey, I wanted this screen printed on my logo, because they have a lot of different ways to get the design on a logo. Some of the ones that come out of the printer, some of them, they peel easy. So the screen printed lasts longer. Or if you have multiple colors, you know, you probably can't use the screen. Direct to garment. It's so much.
Yeah. Stitch and all that stuff. Yeah. And a lot of people, and this is what I mean, like we was talking about, a lot of people, like these manufacturers, they'll tell you, oh, our main thing to do is DTG, but you want, or screen print, but you want DTG. That might not be the manufacturer that you necessarily want to go to, and that's okay. Don't get, because a lot of people get caught up like, oh man, I finally got a manufacturer. No, you don't
just
gotta
slow
do it
down,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, slow down. Take your time.
Because in the long run, when you get it and the size and all, for you like, man, this ain't it. Yeah, I done been that person on the side.
So man, this brings me to my next point. Man, don't be afraid to buy these courses. It's people out here with community that's helping. This is the reason that I learned so much that I did in a short period of time. He's been doing this forever. We having a conversation. Like, I've been running this brand for a minute. It's because I wasn't afraid to be like, all right, let me put up this $90 a month to get this community that I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tez, bro. The man started out doing do-rags. Now he got, teaching thousands of people how to start and scale brands. Yeah, that's so dope, man. And I
is that the little guy with the wave?
Yeah, man.
I be seeing his stuff.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Yeah, man. Shout out to him, man. And don't be afraid. I see a lot of people all the time like, oh, I want to get into Airbnbs, or I want to get into Uber. Man, I ain't paying nobody. I ain't paying nobody. No, every day you get up and don't have the life that you want, you're paying somebody.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I tapped into,
and it's the man that hold regret.
He got some quality on there. I ain't gonna lie. I think he had like a free one time. I just seen. I was like, oh, let me check it out. But like, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people courses be similar, but it just be like telling it from their point of view. You feel me? Like,
for sure.
I know what's his name, Hollywood Shaq.
Yeah, Hollywood. They be working together. Hollywood and Tez. They work together a lot.
I be more tapped in with Hollywood.
Yeah, just, more so, bro. If whoever features, that's why social media is so powerful. You can be like, all right, I want to learn from that guy.
Yeah,
and go learn from him.
Yeah, facts.
What they got a course? Pay the bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've hopped on Zoom calls with him personally.
He be having free I think it's Zoom. I think it is like every Thursday or something.
It's learning. Man, just learning, man. And like I don't have no degrees, bro, but I have so much knowledge on business just from YouTube.
Yeah, bro.
So if y'all want to learn,
I got a degree from YouTube. And you want to
master. Mine's coming, man. I can't wait. It's in the mail on the way. But yeah, if you want to learn, man, for free, if you a person you like, all right, let me see if this even for me before I pay for this course. They put out so much free content. I'm telling you, everything that I learned in the Discord, Tez has on YouTube as well.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you gotta be like a double whammy.
Type in exactly what you want. I want to learn how to crochet today to start making money tomorrow. It's a video for it.
Facts.
I want to start learning to cut header day so I can make money tomorrow. It's a video for it. Yeah, I want to learn how to sell weed tomorrow. Look, hey, that's legal now too, man.
Nah,
There's so
facts,
many
though.
ways to get to a bag. You just can't be scared to put your foot forward, man. Talk to God about what you want. Be precise.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to go up to Chipotle and be like, hey, man, make me a burrito. You're going to tell them, I want white rice, I want black beans, I want barbacoa, I want it in a tortilla. You're going to be precise. Just like when you talk to God. God, I want to be a millionaire by this much. I want to have this much money saved by this date. I want this brand to do this. But when you're done doing that, be like, God, if you bless me with all that, this is how I'm going to bless you on the back end. If you give me all of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and I'm going to pour it into a back to school drive. I'm going to liberate your people with that. I'm going to show them that you are real.
Yeah.
You got to tell God how he going to be blessed by him blessing you. And your blessings is going to start pouring into your lap, man. I'm telling you.
Right.
It's an easy formula. It's a real easy formula. So what's like a vision that you have for your brand within the next 2 years? Because you're getting out the Navy pretty soon, man. What's like the vision that you have for it? Have you thought that far yet, or pretty sure you have?
Yeah. As far as vision, I don't want to say like anything is specific, but just like
for sure, you ain't gotta get too specific.
Yeah, but like
just running it up with it, man.
Yeah, kind of just like being in the having the ability to like where somebody don't have to ask like, oh, what's that?
Got you.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
oh damn, that's fantastic.
Because you see Hellstar, you like, oh, that's Hellstar.
Yeah, you feel me? Like just having that,
household name.
Yeah, household, and not necessarily per se me, just the brand in itself. Because I don't want to be like,
yeah, no, for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
You feel me? Like, so
yeah, that's one of the things that I'm learning as well. You gotta have people around you helping you with your vision. At the end of the day, don't be afraid to pay people. Don't be afraid to outsource. Like, I'm a photographer and I can also do video work. But I hit up my cameraman, Drew. I'm like, bro, you come do the video for me while I take the pictures. Right. I cannot do all this shit by myself. Yeah, yes, I had to pay him, but that video about to be amazing. You know what I'm saying? The collaboration was amazing. It was supposed to happen that way that it happened, man. You can't be afraid. Like he was saying, you can outsource people to do designs for you. You don't have to be the one doing the design. You can simply be the face and market the brand.
Exactly.
You can have somebody doing your designs. I've seen it. Y'all probably have heard of Two Line Nest. That's another brand that I was studying their infrastructure.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Two Line Nest dropped
he was
some
one of the
shit
people
every day.
When I was younger, bro. When I was younger,
really
I used to
watching Two Line. I just found out about Two Line Nest.
They from Mobile.
They from Mobile.
That's like 40 minutes, 30 minutes away. So
okay.
I used to be like hitting bro up in the DMs. Like he was one of the first people like
they said they used to pull up with Sprinter vans.
Yeah, facts. In Atlanta, all that stuff.
Man, yeah.
He used to be hitting me back, bro. And it was like I ain't realized till now like
the power of what that connection was.
Yeah, but it was like I'm asking him like questions like, yo, like, what's your story? Tell me about it. He like, oh, he used to be like, what he used to say? He'd be like, oh, nah, I ain't ready to share that yet. You feel me? But it's like, now looking back at it, I'm like, dang, like, why ain't you feel me?
Yeah.
But now looking back at it, like, and today in present time, it's like, dang, like,
man, they
I understand it.
They
you feel
going
me?
crazy. I understand it.
I understand. Nah, for real, bro. Yeah,
I understand it now.
Yeah,
man,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. They definitely was a big inspiration to me, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
Especially being like from the South and stuff. Like, of course, like, I wouldn't necessarily say that's the direction I want my brand to go in per se, but like, I ain't gonna lie, just seeing them being like, okay, they can do it. Like, it gave me like, all right, bet I can do it
sure,
too,
man.
You know?
And then I forgot his name. The shorter one. He was talking about how he ended up going back to school from business marketing while their brand was already damn near $1 million brand. But he like, we gotta learn the business side of this. That's
where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got really learn the business side of it. That's why I'm in school too, bro, because a lot of people will say, like, you don't need a degree to make $1 million. I will say that. But it's a certain type of learning you get in the school environment that you can't just get. You know what I'm saying? So always be willing to like expand it. Then he was also saying too, a lot of people, they ain't brands, they merch companies.
Facts.
They just got t-shirts, whistles and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what stuck with me. He was like, bro, if you want this to be a brand, you got to think of your name, think of the story, think of the message, and then you need to solve a problem with your brand. Right. What's the problem? You know, it's a lot of melanated people in the military who feel like a lot of the things that's going on around the world, we shut up to it. That's how I felt. Yeah. When that George Floyd stuff happened, bro, I felt powerless when we was in the Navy, bro. Yeah. Can't go do no peaceful marches. They want you to shut up about it. Bro, I feel like I had shackles around my ankles. Yeah. What's the problem with that? We need a space where we can feel like we're welcome, where we feel like this is us. Like our mental health is recognized. Fact. Right? And that's why I started this brand, right? It's problem minus solution equals wealth, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's super
Facts.
dope. It's all about the story and the platform you build. Like you saying, bro, I had 3 brands. A lot of people walk up to you like, bro, how you get started, man? I've been doing this for a minute, man.
Yeah.
And then that shows people like, man, you can't skip the work.
Mm-hmm.
Like you want it now, boy, your brand going so crazy, bro. It's gonna be 4 or 5 years from now. People gonna like, bro, how you do that? And you're gonna be like, bro, you don't even know the half, bro. You don't even know the half. But it's all gonna be worth it at the end of the day. Cause I see people all the time, and I used to get caught up on comparing myself, like, why his podcast blowing up? I'm putting out the same work, putting out the same content.
Yeah.
That's when you start to, like, you know what I'm saying? Put it on yourself and take it off of God. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times you try to put something out so much. I want this to work. I want it to work. But God is like, bro, I'm not ready to take you there yet.
Yeah.
You trying to force this and it's not finna go nowhere. You can put out as many videos as you want. Until you go fix them problems you got within yourself, I'm not doing nothing for you.
Yeah. And also like being timely, like you said.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
You like, oh, I got to get this out now, but right now might not be the time because you just dropped something and that's still going. You feel me? So you showing yourself like,
sure.
Let's say I drop this tomorrow and then 2 weeks later I drop the pink one, but I ain't the max potential ain't reached on this. Now it's like, all right, cool. But we on to the next thing because nowadays it's not like back in the day, bro. Back in the day, people will be
everything all at once.
You feel me? People be on stuff for a long time, bro. We live in a social media age. All this AI stuff.
Bro, that's what
algorithm.
I'm saying. These are gonna be selling for a while, bro. Yeah, this logo with these. I was thinking that because I was watching the creator of King's Play. The chick, she got the King's Play.
Kayla.
Yeah,
Kayla
she got King's Play. She got the brand. She was like, man, I've been selling these same hoodies for 2 years. It worked. If you got something that's selling, keep it up. Yeah. Order more of them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, that's dope. I seen somebody with a King's Play hoodie on the Chipotle. I was like, that's going to be me. Right, she probably don't even know nothing about Kayla. You just like that hoodie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what you say, I saw it like, oh, that's King's Play.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't even know that's Kayla. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. That's just the brand is out there.
She a boss too.
Man,
I bought her course. Yeah, it was like $40.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. You know,
I took notes on
it's people getting to it, man, and they younger. And what it is like seeing them and they younger than us. Ted's younger than me. Kayla younger than me. Hollywood is younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to learn from people that's younger than you.
Right.
Don't be afraid to learn from other people. Like, if he got some game for me right now, I'm not finna, bro, I got this. I'm like, nah, bro, what you got for me? What you got?
Facts.
What you got?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can learn from anybody, bro. I'll take advice from a crackhead if he sound right. He don't teach me how to not do crack. For real, though.
Young blood, stay away from me.
I see. You feel me? Like, for real, though.
For sure.
You learn from anybody, bro.
Man, this is one thing that I learned that, man, never be afraid to listen to somebody because everybody got a piece of God in them.
Yeah, everybody got a story too.
Yeah, everybody does, man. It can help you in so many ways. There's people that I met and I never seen them again, but they left me with something that I think about all the time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That one story that I just told you about my coach, that's the only interaction I ever remember with him. I don't have him on social media. I don't have his phone number.
Probably never seen him
I've
again.
never seen him. And I remember that to the day I pass away.
Stuck
bro.
with you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's super important. You know what I'm saying? Just being an impact. Like, do you have any siblings or anybody behind you watching?
Yeah, bro. I got 2 step brothers. I call them plus brothers.
Yeah,
and I got a
plus brother.
half brother. Yeah,
yeah, man. So they looking at you. They like, big bro doing this thing.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I be telling them like, I got one little brother. He in college hooping.
That's dope.
The other one, he still in high school. Bryce Jr. Yeah, and then I got another brother. I think he in like 6th grade.
Oh, so they getting older. They starting to get up.
Yeah,
they feeling themselves. Got their personality now.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
So you the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm the youngest boy. I got 2 brothers and 1 little sister, man.
Dang, so. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be like coming up. I used to be like, dang, I wish I had an older brother.
Yeah, really, man. And I
because
always wanted a little brother.
For real.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Because it be like,
my mom got pregnant with my sister. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a boy. Gotta finish the equation. But nah, my little sister, my dog too.
Yeah,
though, you know what I'm saying?
You like you sick though.
Little bit.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
But yeah, I used to like, cause it always just be like, you feel me? Everybody like, I ain't gonna say everybody, but like just growing up in the hood or like stuff like that. It's like, all right, cool. It's like learning stuff, right? You feel me? It's kind of like, dang, like I had to learn everything on my own for real. Like, of course, like my parents, like they did the best they could, right? And I feel like I came out straight. Like shout out my parents too, because they was always, I don't want to say strict, but they always was hard on me because they know the world was hard. You feel me?
Nah, for
and
sure.
I appreciate them for
that's
that.
Dope.
Like,
yeah.
like looking up, like just seeing like some of how like my friends from back in the day came out, or like just people just in general, like how they don't take life serious and like they not can't keep their head above
And
water.
that's where it
It's like,
comes
yeah,
from.
exactly, bro. It comes from your parents. A lot of people be mad at the world, bro. You need to be mad at your parents.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you feel
too.
me?
Yeah, like, and also that too. See, going back to that, and a lot of people are hella mad at their parents. But one thing that
For the
I
wrong
had,
reason, though.
one thing that I had to, you know what I'm saying, talk to one of my close family members with about is like, okay, what if your parents not in a situation to help?
Exactly.
How long are you gonna sit up and say, dad, mom?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, go get it.
They
Please.
doing it just like you.
They gonna go get it, and this
Yeah,
is the thing. At
facts.
the end of the day, you can sit up here and complain for another year and still not have it, or you can get up and go take that as fuel to the fire.
Everybody
and
got
go
the same
get
24, bro.
and go get it, man.
Facts.
Like I have, you know what I'm saying? I sit back and I have empathy for people, but I don't sympathize with them.
Facts.
Like I feel you, but I don't feel bad for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it's hard. Like I feel that it's hard to get up.
Right.
But I've been there, bro. I've been in, bro. Back in 2017, after I came back from the deployment, bro, I had an identity crisis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix my relationship with my son's mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my mental health right. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna be a better person financially.
Yeah.
Like I'm drinking, I'm going out all the time, bro. There was a point where I was drinking a whole bottle of Hennessy. Y'all come in, you know what I'm saying, bro? Eating whole pieces, bro. No bullshit, bro. Dogging them, dogging, getting
back
drunk,
to back.
getting drunk, eating, going out Monday through Thursday, bro. Friday, bro. I'm in the Navy, blowing all my bread. I came back with 22 bands, blew through that shit in clubs.
Ooh.
I had to change my life, bro, and I was the only person that could stop. Rewind. God is the only person that could transform me.
Right.
And that was around the time where I had stopped talking to him for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I was baptized before I joined the Navy, real close to him. And then, you know,
lost your way.
Man, I made E5, started making some real money.
Yeah,
you know, at the time I thought it was some real money. Got my own spot. You know, got a son now. I'm big dog. What y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I'm big dog. What y'all mean? Man, none of my friends from high school doing this. That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to humble myself through all of that. And I'm still humbling myself, like, you know what I'm saying? But from that, I learned that if you want to change your situation, get with God and change it.
Yeah.
If you want to be a better person, get with God and be better. But it's just like knowing that you have a problem.
Yeah.
And one thing that I had to learn too was like, if it's women around you, bro, and they're trying to correct you and tell you how you can be better, don't push them away, bro. Anybody, but facts. Women gonna tell you.
Yeah, nah, facts, yeah.
Women gonna tell you, and you gonna get you. If you ever got hella mad at something a woman told you, it's probably because it was true. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to, you know what I'm saying, just get by myself, bro. Man, they say it all the time. And I hear a lot of people make it, and they say it all the time. And I used to be like, bro, I'm not listening to that. Stay single, you know what I'm saying, if you can, until you get where you want to be. If you know you have a relationship that's not helping you get to where you want to be, and they're, you know what I'm saying, they're not building you up, and y'all not working, bro, get out of that shit.
Yeah.
Get out of it, because the wrong partner will send you back 2 years, and it's only been a year going by.
Yeah. And also, that don't mean just because you can't get your shit together that you need to blame it on your partner. Because a lot of people use that as an excuse too.
Man, bro.
Because your girl, it's not your girl's job to tell you to get up, right? She might tell you once, but if she not, you feel me, like,
right?
You know, like,
for sure.
You can't blame her. Yeah, my girl wasn't motivated me. Nigga, you ain't motivated. You not you feel me? Like, she ain't finna waste up, bro. She doing her thing, nigga. Her life straight. But you just, you know what I mean?
Man, that'd be crazy too. A lot of people, man, that people blame everybody on their situation,
but they self.
I try to keep the power within myself, man. I heard this: if you take the blame and put it on somebody else, that's when you get in the power. Because, you know, a lot of people, they'll go through a toll road like, fuck, man, why they ain't have no sign, man? What's wrong with these people? I'm going through the toll road. But you like, nah, you rushing to work. Yeah. You got in the wrong lane, and you went down the wrong toll road. Facts, Nobody made you do that. Keep the power, brother. Don't blame nothing. Yeah. But that's real small. But how you do one thing is how you do everything. You take that, man, you like, man, that girl, man, I would have been way further in life if it wasn't for you. Yeah. Nah, brother. Yeah, you can really change your situation. And it has to be with changing yourself. You know what you need to change. God know what you need to change. You can fool people on the outside all you want. When you go look into that mirror, you like, you still that same person, bro. So you got to get better as yourself, man, for sure. This was a dope conversation, my boy. Nah, Talked about the brands, man. Talked about how the people can go out and succeed. Hey, Melanated Military.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? Pre-sale December 16th. we got the brown, we got the green, we got the black, and we also had a uniform patches. You guys follow all my socials. All of my socials is linked in my under here. But you guys tell me in the comment section what color y'all rocking with the most, man. Y'all think the green go crazy?
This one tough.
Yeah, this one tough right here. Y'all think the black sleek, but that brown, it's like that. It make it look like some chocolate melting or something. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all drop down in the comment section what y'all learned from this podcast, what color y'all want to see. And then my boy, tell them where they can follow you at and let them know what to expect about the brand in the future if you dropping or if you got something coming for them.
Yeah, facts, man. So the site will be up. The site will be back up soon. But right now I'm kind of just trying to do it like more personable. You feel me? Shipping them myself. Just getting back in tune with the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And like doing deliveries and stuff with the hoodie I just dropped. Y'all go check it out at Farentassin, FARENTASEN, and then I'm on Instagram. Thank Zion. Thanks Zion. Z-I-O.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, bro. Putting them fits on, man. Go check him out, man. You might get some fit inspo. He be all overseas busting fits. I don't even know. I'm surprised I even got to sit down. We been trying to do this for like a year. He got to go on deployment, came back. I thought he was on another one. Man, it was traveling, man. But I definitely appreciate you coming out. This was a dope episode. We're going to finish out season 3 before the new year's over. So we got some more episodes coming. Thank you for tuning in. And stay tuned for the next one because we only getting better.